The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters proudly presents Angler and Hunter Television. Brought to you by Canadian Tire, Boris Optics, Mercury Marine and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Ammunition, Browning Firearms, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, 13 Fishing, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, Yukon Gear, Killer Instinct Crossbows, and Outfitter Financial.
Wow!
Nice shot, Mikey!
Waterfowl hunting is certainly one of the most popular choices for Canadian hunters.
Nice shot,
Home run!
With so many options, from the prairies where the skies are alive with birds, to the east where mallards and wood ducks scatter the marshes and beaver ponds, and even the Great Lakes where migrating divers ride the waves.
Denver, Brownie, fetch him up! Go! Go! Fetch it up! Good boy! Good boy!
The opportunities are many, and with outfitters, farmers, and plenty of crown land, you can certainly find a place to try your luck at filling a limit in hopes of putting some ducks on the dinner table. Now, if you're new to hunting or perhaps want to keep things close to home, there are some amazing options. The tradition of the Darlington Duck hunt goes back to the 1980s, and many a hunter from the Greater Toronto area can share some memorable stories of hunts in days gone by. The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters operates a controlled hunt on the marsh in McLaughlin Bay, and throughout the fall season, they maintain blinds that are accessible by boat or canoe, and there's a large variety of waterfowl that use the marsh.
The Darlington Waterfowl Hunt is a hunt on McLaughlin Bay, which is located in Darlington Provincial Park. It is right off the Curtis Road exit from the 401 in between Oshawa and Bowmanville. And this hunt has operated here for many years. I had hunters here this year tell me that they've been coming here for 40 plus years. The OFH has taken it over in the past few years. It was all volunteer run prior to that. You can come here in the morning, make sure you bring your licenses. It's $20 if you're an OFH member, $25 if you're not. But you can also buy OFH digital membership, and it will include your hunt for the day, and that is $40. Once you are registered and have paid, you can head out to hunt and make sure that you check in with the waterfowl unit technician when you return. Every hunter needs their own boat. They have to cross the bay to get out to the blinds. They're not able to access any of them by land. So I've actually been recommending to some hunters this year, the weeds have been really bad, so a canoe or kayak works great, but a lot of people will bring boats too. You just have to be mindful that in this bay, a 9.9 motor is the largest that you can use.
In past episodes, we've showcased how the Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters also utilizes the location for mentoring youth hunters on Waterfowl Heritage Day, where young hunters can get out in a blind with a mentor and experience a hunt, and also learn about conserving and maintaining wetlands for waterfowl. It's been many years since I've hunted here, so today I'm going to drop in the Lund, load up Brownie, and head out to a blind to try my luck at some late season waterfowl.
Don't forget the plug. That would have been a disaster.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you by Yamaha ATVs.
Holy McLaughlin Bay. There's Oshawa. Brownie, come on, get in the blind. It's getting light. Good boy. Sit. It's almost time. I know. The rain needs to stop though, or else that camera right there won't be able to see what I do today. But you too could come down to Darlington and duck hunt. Soon it'll be light enough I'll be able to see ducks coming in, as long as it doesn't get foggy. Oh, behind us, there's lots of geese coming. See, those birds are all going out. Oh, here they come. I've lost him in the fog. Well, being prepared is important. I wasn't ready. We weren't ready. It was raining. It was drizzling. The camera gear didn't like the drizzle. We had ducks flying everywhere at first light. I popped one. Hey, Brownie, we got one duck. Came in off the lake. Bring it in. Good boy. Come on. What a beautiful duck. It's a diver, but I think it's a hen redhead. I'll take that every day of the week. It's cooled off, the temperature's dropping, there's a fog moving in here, and we've seen lots of Canadas flying up over the railroad tracks there, over the building. And when you're coming into Oshawa on the highway, there's a cornfield that's just been cut. So fingers crossed, 9-10 in the morning after they're done feeding, a few waves of geese are going to come in and we might get some shooting. But I was hoping for a bit of wind today. That'll keep the mallards flying around, but could have easily shot a limit of mallards at first light. They were coming in right over top of the spread. I'm going to shoot this one. Or not, shoot at them. The cool thing is we're sort of in the shadow of the city of Oshawa. It's like right there. You can see some lights over there. There's the big building here. There's a bus going by. Anyway, I mean, look at this blind. Great setup. The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters Zone G and E accommodate this. They look after the blinds. Oh, there's geese coming close. And you can come down to Darlington Provincial Park, and there's 5 blinds, first come, first serve, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday mornings only till noon. So you need a canoe, kayak, or a boat. Pay your fee, launch your boat or canoe, head over to a blind in the dark, get set up, and I mean, this marsh, you come down here any day of the week in the spring and it's just full of waterfowl. I mean, there's swans here, there's some geese, and you can always, if it stays mild, you can hunt right into December here. So check out ofh.org, go to the website, look up the Darlington waterfowl hunt, and come down here and shoot some geese. It's fogging in and I can't see. I can hear oh, right here out front, mallards. They're flying in the wrong direction. Oh. You rotten ducks. You see that? 2 mergansers just buzzed us. I'm not after mergansers, but you can't see anything. It's so foggy. I don't know how this happened to us. I have the worst luck. We're supposed to be a little windy, some drizzle, perfect duck weather. It drizzled, it rained. Like anything, the rain stopped, which is great. We got all the camera gear out, shot a duck. Things were looking good. Had some geese flying around. I hear ducks, I hear geese, but unless they're right in my decoy spread 50 feet from us, I'm not seeing anything. So I think unless a miracle happens and this fog blows out, our hunt's going to be over. You can only hunt till noon down here. So around 11, we're going to have to pack up, fill the boat with all the decoys and gear, and get out of here. So we might get to come out once more. I don't know. We'll watch the forecast. This freezes up fast, and we're getting into December now. So unless the fog clears, that's going to be it for today. If we get back, we'll try it again. Otherwise, we'll be field hunting, I guess. Brownie, what do you think? There's no birds. It's too foggy. Hey, Brownie, you mad at me? Brownie? Go get the birds. Fetch them up. Fetch the decoys. Fetch them up. Go get them. Fetch them all. Fetch each one. Yep. Go get them. Bring them all in. Fetch them up. Get the ducks. Good boy. Yep. Bring it back. Come on. Bring them in. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Fetch a bird. I'm getting stokers. Go over there. Fetch him up. Go. Fetch him up. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Get him. Get him, Brownie. Get him. Yep. Come on. Heel here. Okay, I can get that now. Drop. Drop. Good boy. Heel. Let's go. That's it. Good boy. You can get 2 or 3 candies for this one. Good boy. Drop, drop, drop. This is excellent. Fetch a bird.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you by Minn Kota and Humminbird.
Okay, Brian, let's go. Good boy. Go, go, go. Fetch him up. Yep, yep. Heel. Let's go. Heel. Good boy. Good boy. Drop. That's a big mallard. Hey, that's a big old mallard. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I wasn't letting that get away. That was at 1 minute after legal light. Unreal. Oh, coming over us right here. Good boy. Good boy. Go. Good boy, Brownie! That's what it's supposed to be like right there. Hung up in the wind, dead. Good boy, bring it here, heel. Come on. Come on. Good boy, come on in. Let's go. Good boy, what do we got here? What do we get? Oh, beautiful duck. I think that's a godwall or a widgeon. I don't even know. I'm not very good at duck IDs, dude, but that's a beauty. Wow. It's a big bird. Good job, Brownie. Holy, I think we've certainly had run the gauntlet of weather. Our first day we came out and pea soup. It was so foggy. You could hear birds, but unless they flew right into the decoys or kind of right over the blind, you couldn't really see. And that's, waterfowling. But again, another day. We're getting probably close to 50k winds coming out of the west across here. Been lots of ducks flying around. We've seen a few geese. Geese don't usually come in till later, but that's duck hunting, and to be able to come down here just, east of Toronto in the city of Oshawa and get in the blind, watch the birds fly, and hopefully knock a few down is a great experience. Hey, buddy? I know. Don't worry, we'll get some more. We just got to play the wind. I'm going to put a few of these in my pocket so I'm ready to go, okay? One thing I do suggest when you're shooting in the heavy wind and dirty weather like this is bismuth. Hits harder, a little heavier. No, this is a bismuth steel mix. So any birds that are in close, real fast shooting, that steel will hit them. Any birds that are out carrying, that bismuth will carry a little further and knock them down. One's coming. Yeah, I've got a single coming in. Dead bird, Brownie. Fetch him up, Brownie. Go, go, go. Bring him in. Bring him in. Good boy. Come on in. Let's go. So it's never a bad day. I mean, obviously the wind's blasting. Birds are flying around. I've missed quite a few with the wind, and I missed. Got a bufflehead, got a mallard. I mean, pretty good little mix here. And I was hoping for some geese, but the geese never came in. All in all, the Darlington Provincial Park waterfowl hunt is a great time. Be able to come down here and, spend the $20 for the blind and come out with your dog or your boat or a couple friends. Amazing. What a gorgeous bird. You can see the blues and greens in its head here. Butterball, Brownie. Good fetch. So, one thing about waterfowling is, you see a lot of hunters, you hear the term sky blasting, and they're shooting at ducks that are too high and too far to range. And even when you pattern your shotgun, if you just shoot at a piece of cardboard or a target, 40 yards is about as far as you're ever going to shoot a duck or a goose. You can make a longer shot with a bit of luck, but inside 40 yards is where you want to be. So when you're setting up your blind or you're setting up your duck hunting area and you want to familiarize yourself with it, it's not just for deer hunting or coyote hunting. Bring a rangefinder out, and what I'll do is I'll range my decoys. So those are 28 yards. And then the geese, 24 yards. And then the tip of this point, 20 yards. So anything that's over those decoys is perfect range. Your spread's going to be about 18 to 20 inches. And that's where you're going to hit a lot of birds. Now, out to 40 yards, I can shoot, but it's twice the distance over the decoys, so it's an easy way to measure it. But I mean, you can look out there and hit this and look at 50 yards. There's some swans over there that are 125 yards away. So, but it's easy to range stuff, and then you kind of know that anything in that sort of dome in front of you from 40 yards out is in shooting range. But it's a great way to get your decoy set up. It's like turkey hunting. Put your decoys out 20 yards, and then you can shoot another 20 yards past them. In this situation here, I need to be able to shoot 120 yards.
The Hunting Edge is brought to you by Browning Ammunition.
To get the edge over the ducks, I used my Lund John boat and Mercury 9.9 4-stroke to cross the marsh. We set ourselves up in a great blind and powered the camera gear with a Norsk lithium portable battery. Browning's Auric Camo waterfall parka and bibs kept me warm and dry. I used a Browning Maxus 2 12-gauge loaded with 2x4 Browning Wicked Blend bismuth steel ammo to drop my birds. And of course, a Camillus knife made for easy dressing of my ducks. With the Darlington hunting hours ending at noon, it gives you a chance to track down any birds that may have been lost, pick up your decoys and any spent shells, then head back to the landing to load your boat.
Holy smokes. This is either milfoil or Eurasian milfoil, but when you pull your boat out, you got to get rid of all the weeds. It might take me 3 or 4 days to get all these weeds off. Holy smokes. Nasty. You need to do yoga to get under here to get all this. So yeah, I mean, even though I got all those weeds off, I'll stop at the car wash on the way, power spray it down and make sure it's all off of there. And you don't want to spread this stuff to other bodies of water. Look at that.
This is a great opportunity to get out and do some duck hunting in the Greater Toronto Area. The OFAH wildlife technician will go over your day and record the birds harvested, and also get feedback on how the blind was and if there's anything that might be improved.
So I got a godwall, a mallard. That's a beauty, bufflehead too, eh?
It's
Look at the purple, the green.
Yeah. It's so
For more information, just visit the OFAH website.
Closed captioning of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you in part by Ontario Out of Doors Magazine. Angler and Hunter Television has been brought to you by Canadian Tire, Mercury Marine, and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Ammunition, Browning Firearms, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, 13 Fishing, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, Yukon Gear, Killer Instinct Crossbows, and Outfitter Financial. For more information on the products used in this episode of Angler and Hunter Television, visit AHTV.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Remember, conserve and protect our great outdoors.